Hey y'all, it's your girl CannaBae Marley, and this is my second episode of Healing with CannaBae. Enjoy! So, you guys, I got to be a part of the Tennessee Black Legislative Summit at the Scarrett Bennett Center here in Nashville, Tennessee, to help out the Democrats here in the state. And it was a wonderful opportunity. I got to help, volunteer and let them know that the cannabis industry is in the building. And I even got to ask some questions at one of their panels. And here it is here.
You guys, a question I have in my mind. But as Tennessee continues to explore and expand the economic potential of hemp and cannabis, has there ever been any discussion or consideration within the Education Committee or legislator about allocating future tax revenue from these industries towards funding extracurricular programs and free after-school activities, especially in the under-resourced rural and suburban areas?
Okay,
I think that is a legislative question. Ask the legislators and have them work on policy, because we don't care where the money comes from, we just want it.
Ooh, y'all. And if that wasn't a handful of a response to my question, IDK what is, y'all. Like, for real, for real. And on top of that, we had a very special guest come and pop up on us. Let him introduce himself.
I really appreciate it. Good afternoon. Most of you don't know who I am, but I'm Ken Martin. I'm the chair of the Democratic National Committee, and we just had a big night on Tuesday. How about that?
And if you guys don't know what he's referring to a couple of weeks ago, Representative Afdang Bain got elected as the Democratic nominee for the U.S. Congresswoman special election here in District 7. And we had to flick it up. And honestly, we were just so happy he was there and he had something special to say about cannabis.
Legalized everywhere. We just did it. Recreational marijuana in Minnesota. And it's so important for our agriculture industry up there. The hemp industry is huge. So what she is doing is really important. Get out there and support the work. Let's get it done here in Tennessee.
So you guys, just like what he said, we have to get this happening. We have to make this happen in the state of Tennessee, you guys. So comment below. Tell me what you think about the question I asked at the panel earlier in the video. What do you think about using hemp or cannabis tax revenue to help grow the future? Literally for the children, pay for after school programs, any after school extracurricular activities, just so we can give cannabis and hemp a different narrative from what's been going on. The misconception is crazy when it comes to cannabis and hemp. So, you guys, let's continue to educate our legislators. Let's continue to educate the senators and these House reps and these politicians, because they need to know that our voice matters and our vote matters. And you know what happens in 2026, y'all? Not only do we got Memphis Cannabis and Nashville Cannabis, but we also get to vote for these legislators, okay? All odd numbers of senators and all House reps, they're up. So what I said last video, if you're not pro-cannabis or pro-hemp, we got to get them out of there, okay, you guys? We got to get them out of there. So, you guys, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me where you want me to go, what you want to see next, and, different ways you think maybe you can help, or different ways I can continue to help the cannabis industry and push for full legalization. And for now, that's all. See you guys later. CannaBae out. Toodles.